Hello everyone and welcome back to the Theimpactplay, impacting more than just gaming. I'm your show host, Muhammad, otherwise known as It's Yagu. We are your one-stop news job for the latest and greatest across gaming, tech, entertainment, sports, and music. Plus, we're also amplifying voices from those respective fields and having their stories told here on Theimpactplay. Your support keeps the lights running and keeps the content rolling. You can support us over at Theimpactplay, where tier 2 supporters and above have access to exclusive content according to the post show, getting the show ad-free, and more. Or you can even support us by using our ever credit code at Theimpactplay. We are big partners. Whatever purchase you make when you use our credit code, we do get a kickback, and it helps, and this will support us in a brand new way. Whether you're buying anything regularly, Fall Guys, and more, no matter what you play or how you play, you can support us here on Theimpactplay. But nonetheless, we are simultaneously streaming to youtube.com/Theimpactplay, as well as twitch.tv/Theimpactplay. So we are simultaneously multicasting to these two platforms. So you can enjoy our content no matter where you are. However you consume content, wherever you consume it, we are there. So this episode of Theimpactplay is sponsored by Audible. But me and the team will tell you about that later. This is episode 237, and on the agenda, we have a Witcher remake, Black Adam is coming to multiverses, Age of Empires 25th anniversary celebration, Elon Musk now officially owns Twitter, new features being added to Windows 11, the Meta Quest 3, Venom 3 has found its director, Jeff Goldblum is joining The Wicked. A Green Lantern TV series has been greenlit. Leslie Jordan has sadly passed away. The World Series is now underway. The NFL trade deadline. The Brawlhalla World Championships. Tundra Esports are your 2022 TI11 champions. Is Taylor Swift doing a tour for her latest release? New and upcoming music by Rihanna. Absol y Mas, plus the top stories of the week. So welcome to our very first segment of the show, where we discuss what I've been playing, what I'm enjoying, essentially, what we have been up to. Alrighty, folks. So, gaming-wise, what I've been up to. I guess the only thing I've been dabbling with mainly are mobile games. So, Pokemon Go, Candy Crush. That's basically literally that's my day to day. But console-wise, I dabble with the Brawlhalla on the PlayStation side every now and then. Multiverses, I would dabble every now and again. I guess for Netflix wise, there's some new episodes of Power Rangers Dino Thunder, which I'm watching now, but I'm definitely excited for as well. What else do I have for you? I guess that's about it. But I guess we'll get into the news, folks. But before we do, you can sign up for your free $30 trial and immediately get access to 1 credit. If you have Amazon Prime, you get access to 2 credits. And it's great for any premium title. Simply go to audibletrial.com/Theimpactplay. Once again, the URL is audibletrial.com/Theimpactplay. Alrighty, folks, welcome back. So we're gonna start with some housekeeping for you folks. So you guys, actually, the first thing I should say is, I know you guys noticed some changes in regards to the logo or banners and what have you. It's because the logo has been redesigned, and also we also our merch has been kind of redesigned as well to bring it all together, so to speak. But I guess I'll show you that first. That first, first. That's the new one. Let's see. Public. Let's see. Close. Let me share with the link for you guys in chat if you guys are interested in supporting the show. Let's see. What is... Zoom in on this, and then let's show it to you guys in chat. Yeah, it's there. Okay, perfect. So once you click on the link, it'll take you right here, and then we have two designs. One that goes good on black, and one that goes good on light. So, of course. So you just click on. Let me show you both. They're pretty much the same thing. It's just one will look good on black, and one will look good on white, essentially. So let's close this out now. So here's the black one. See, it'll go gray and dark colors. Hoodies, and the best tees are the premium tees. So if you guys are interested, like I don't get nothing about premium. This looks great. Mugs. Let's see how the tapestry will look. I'm curious. Oh, I didn't know they had a black one. Okay, I didn't know that at all. This will look good on the wall. Let's go to pillows. Let's see how it looks like. Yeah, it looks different. That's for sure. And they're always doing like discounts as well. Like literally every week, I'm only seeing it discounted by I think it's like 35%. But yeah. And then here's the light that you guys are familiar with. I wore this a couple of times. I did a photo shoot as well for our merch as well. But yeah, you guys are familiar with this, mugs and what have you. But yeah, guys, thank you for supporting the show. There's that link for you folks, and you can also check out the link in our about pages on YouTube, Twitch, social, what have you. Okay, we're done with that, and we're also doing a fundraiser for our local children's hospital here in Atlanta. Children's Hospital of Atlanta, made possible by Extra Life. So either on or off stream, we're still collecting funds. So you can simply type exclamation donate on the Twitch side. For everyone else, you can simply go to the Extra Life link in our about page on social and what have you. Everything's all there for you folks. And then you can make a difference in a child's life in as little as $1. And it'll definitely go a long way to those who need it the most. And also, we've been uploading a lot of content on the YouTube side of things, folks. So you can also check out our trailers that we've been for gaming trailers, TV shows, movies, what have you. Or literally, you could get whatever you're into. We have the content for you. So everything's there on our YouTube channel. And that's about it, folks. I guess we'll get into the news, folks, and we'll start with gaming. Hello, folks. So we're going to start out with the Age of Empires 25th anniversary, coming from the Xbox Newswire. So they did a broadcast, and we have the recap for you. So a quarter of a century is a long time, and a milestone worth celebrating. Thank you for joining us for our anniversary broadcast, celebrating 25 years of strategy, history, and most importantly, you, our players. We've taken this time to take a look back at what made this chapter in Age of Empires history great, as well as tease some sneak peeks coming to the future. So, Age of Empires is coming to consoles, so we have Age of Empires 4 and 2 Definitive Edition sometime next year. So we have the Definitive Edition coming January 31st of next year, and the Age of Empires 4 coming later. So we have Age of Mythology Retold. So essentially, it's the original game with the updated graphics, features, and more. And also, Age of Empires is coming to mobile. And then the Age of Empires 4 Anniversary Edition, we got a trailer for that. And in the Season 3. So a lot of updates coming. And that's about it. So I guess we'll move on to the next news story coming from IGN. Phil Spencer is, as originally reported by Tom Warren from The Verge via Twitter during the Wall Street Journal's WSJ Live event, that Phil Spencer said that Microsoft won't be able to hold off on a price increase for its products in the future. Products and or services, I should say. And of course, has to adjust to the market. So yeah, it's just all they did was acknowledge that it's gonna end up increasing sometime in the future. It was just a general sense. All right, and Rovio is opening up a new office in Barcelona. And if you guys are familiar with Rovio, is the studio behind Angry Birds and the different iterations of it. The studio will work in tandem with the first HQs in Finland and will provide development support for games including Angry Birds Friends and Dream Blast. And the team will report to Matthew Berlerock, Senior Director of Live Ops at the firm. Alright, and we have, last week we talked about Gotham Knights not having a performance issue, a little bit of a performance issue. And according to IGN, Warner Brothers Montreal has laid out the issues and is looking to address them in future patches. So you guys didn't learn from Cyberpunk's mistake and everyone else, right? But you guys are literally doing the same thing. You guys are literally doing the same thing that Cyberpunk thought that they could do. And then it's a year later, and then I haven't even hopped into Cyberpunk. Because it was so horrible when they did it. I think it was the first two updates, and it still wasn't good enough. So I haven't, even since the Edge Runners that came out, the Edge Runners update and what have you, the anime, I haven't been into it. Literally, I just don't feel like coming back into the game because it took so long for it to be good. Like, why didn't you just delay it to begin with? And this is literally having the same issue that Cyberpunk did with the people in the back end. They think that they could control when a game is released and hopefully fix it with the day zero patch. Like, that's not how that works. Just delay it, and then if it's ready, launch it. And Halo Infinite had the same issue. They did the same mistake. They delayed it, but they didn't delay it enough. All right, so we have EA denying that it has stopped selling physical copies in parts of Europe, coming from IGN. Like, quote unquote, we have not stopped physical distribution of our games in Germany, Australia, or Switzerland, and players will continue to be able to buy our games from retailers across the region, the AE spokesperson said. Recent reports stating otherwise are an inaccurate reflection of disclosures made in EA Germany's section statutory financial agreements. All right, next we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 raids. Well, apparently continuing the story with seasonal phases coming from GameSpot. Little is known about the raids in Modern Warfare 2, but Infinity Ward said fans can expect each raid to advance the quote-unquote ongoing story as old friends and new enemies tie up loose ends. Hopefully, because the reviews that I've been hearing about with the campaign, the story doesn't make any sense at all. And it's available now, so I'm like, you guys are trying to expand on the story, but yet the story that you have now doesn't make any sense. Like, nobody can follow what's going on. It's all over the place. Yeah, we just have to wait and see. Okay. So we have Black Adam that apparently is arriving to multiverses alongside arcade mode. I'm curious to try that out. So apparently the arcade mode should be available now, but Black Adam is not. He got delayed indefinitely. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, especially with season 1 with Rick and Morty, the same scenarios. I don't know what's going on with multiverses. And this is like a delay with no release date as well. I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. I don't get their game plan for these releases. Like, this is the second time that this has happened. All right, so moving on. Fallout 4 is getting a free PS5 and Xbox Series XS upgrades in 2023. Thank you, GameSpot, for that. We have an update on apparently Discord voice integration for the PS5 is on its way. And it looks like that integration is now becoming satellite to PS4. Coming from a Twitter user, ADVAITHJ found and posted evidence of PS5 Discord integration, including join voice on PlayStation button and 2 permission screens for enabling PlayStation to integrate with Discord. So I don't get it. And apparently The Verge is saying that integration is only coming to, it seems that it's only coming to PlayStation 4, so I have no idea what they're doing on that on the PlayStation side of things. Hopefully it does. Because like we reported last week that Discord for Xbox is getting an improvement, so you don't need your phone to start a voice chat in Discord. You can just hop into it right away. Alright, so we have a new Pokemon, part of a new trailer for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. It's apparently a spooky ghost type. So what is it dubbed? Graveyard? Wait. Graveyard. So it's like a little dog with like a candle on its head. And nextly, we have CD Projekt Red has announced a remake of The Witcher in Unreal Engine 5, coming from IGN. So, this is one of the 5 new games the company announced earlier this month and previously went by the codename Canis Majoris. This will be a true remake with the company saying it will be rebuilt from the ground up in Unreal Engine 5 and is currently in the early stages of development. And they are working with Fool's Theory, apparently, coming from a Twitter post. And lastly, we have Hideo Kojima that says one of his new games is almost like a quote-unquote a new medium, coming from the IGN. With the potential to change the video game and film industries. Speaking to The Guardian, Kojima didn't share anything specific about his new games, but said in broader terms that one of them is almost an unprecedented endeavor, and that he's been waiting for the technology to be available to make it. This sounds familiar to what he said about the cloud. About the Xbox title that he's working on. That the cloud is enabling him to do something that he couldn't do before. I think this is literally the same title. So we just have to wait and see on that front. Alright, so we're done with gaming, folks. Now we'll move on to tech. Alrighty, folks. So now the first one up is Elon Musk officially owns Twitter. And he has also pretty much fired the top executives over on the Twitter side. Coming from Yahoo Finance. He apparently accused them of misleading him and Twitter investors over the number of fake accounts on the platform. So he's also planning to become Twitter's interim CEO. And that's about it. And he also apparently came inside of the HQ with a sink, with a literally sink, quote unquote, let that sink in. So I have to wait and see of what will become of this. All right, so moving on. So you guys are aware of the Steam Deck if you've been listening to us for a while. Now there is a Steam Deck UI that's coming to PC. Valve has announced that its newest update to the Big Picture mode will bring the Steam Deck's UI to PC and is available now for testing. We're preparing to update Big Picture mode with the new interface we designed for Steam Deck, and this day we're making it available for testing. They revealed. So yeah. And it's offered through Steam's beta program. You guys are interested? I'll definitely share that with you. All right, moving on. Windows 11 is adding Android 13 features coming from IGN as part of a feature roadmap. So we have file transfer, shortcuts, picture-in-picture, local network access by default as the feature. And that's literally it. So, okay, that's good that they're taking notes from the Android side of things. We have Apple has confirmed they will add USB-C ports to iPhones after a new EU law. Of course you are. You have to comply. Otherwise, what are you going to do? You're going to be screwed. Like, literally. And next day, we have apparently a Meta Quest 3. A headset that is coming next year. Coming from IGN. They've been doing really good with these articles lately. It was dropped during a earnings report. The company stated that it's expecting its cost to increase in the near future, in part due to Reality Labs' hardware costs driven by the launch of our next generation of our consumer Quest headset later next year. So apparently it's going to be like a mixed reality headset. We just have to wait and see on that front. I'm definitely interested. Hopefully I can get a review of that. I should a piece for review or one for review. That works. Alrighty, so I guess we're done with tech, folks. Now we move on to entertainment. All right, this is a little bit of side piece coming from Variety. Leslie Jordan, Emmy-winning actor, writer, and singer, best known for his roles in Will and Grace, American Horror Story, and Hearts of Fire, has died at the age of 67. Jordan was apparently driving in Hollywood Monday morning and crashed into the side of a building at Cahuga Boulevard and Romaine Street. It was suspected he suffered from some sort of medical emergency. So may he rest in peace. So we have Venom 3 has found its director. Kelly Marcel is set to direct the next installment starring Tom Hardy, a Deadline exclusive. So that's just an amazing thing that we got an update on that finally. We have an exclusive coming from Variety. Jeff Goldblum is in final talks to join Wicked as the Wizard. The latest casting news from over a month since Variety first reported that Ferrero will be played by Bridgerton star Jonathan Bailey. Choose two-part feature adaptation is headlined by Ariana Grande as Glenda, Cynthia Erivo as Alifa. The Universal Pictures films are set for release on Christmas in 2024 and 2025. So The Wicked is apparently a prequel to The Wizard of Oz, telling the story of how Alifa became the Wicked Witch of the West and Glinda the Good Witch. Okay, that's good. They're taking like they're taking a new angle to this story. So we have another one coming from Variety. William Jackson Harper has apparently entered the MCU. Sources tells Variety that the actor will appear in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, though the role seems a close-guarded secret. So I have to wait and see until the film comes out to see what role he'll be playing. So we have another one coming from IGN. The upcoming Yellowstone prequel series, 1923, will debut later this year. Paramount Plus has announced that 1923 will head to the online streaming service on December 18th in the US and Canada, and premiering the next day in the UK and Europe. So we have Black Adam. His box office numbers are in, and the film earned $67 million in the US this weekend, which made it the biggest star of all time for a solo movie for Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The movie made millions more internationally for a global first weekend, starting at $140 million. GameSpot for that. We have HBO Max. We have apparently that they're getting next month all 10 of the original Star Trek movies, as well as all of the first 8 movies in the Warner Brothers Harry Potter series. That's getting amazing content. Kudos to them. And we have Doctor Who's new episodes are apparently coming to Disney Plus. It's coming after months of speculation about whether Disney will have its own Doctor series or will buy the purchasing rights. So we'll have to wait and see on that front. We have another exclusive coming from The Hollywood Reporter. HBO Max's long, Green Lantern TV series is changing gears. The drama, which has been in the works since late 2019, will now focus on Jon Stewart, one of DC's first black superheroes. The series from executive producer Greg Marlanti was to originally have revolved around Guy Gardner, and Alan Scott had already cast Finn Wittrock and Jeremy Irvine as respective Green Lanterns. As part of the creative overhaul, writer and showrunner Seth Grahame-Smith has departed the series after completing scripts for a full season of 8 episodes. Sources say Grahame-Smith, who signed on as writer and showrunner a year after Green Lantern was announced, chose to leave the project after weathering a number of regime changes at HBO Max, its parent company. Warner Brothers director Discovery produces Warner Brothers Television and now DC Comics. So it looks like there's a lot of things happening over there. First, we have the Batwoman film that was completely canceled and just like we never heard from it again. And now this, and a lot of drama is happening with Warner Brothers as well as DC films. I don't know what they're doing on that side of things. So we have Apple TV Plus is getting a price increase coming from IGN. So we have Apple TV Plus is going from $4.99 to $6.99. Apple Music is going from $9.99 to $10.99. Apple One is going from $14.95 to $16.95. So the Apple One subscription, the total bundle will now cost $22.95. And we also have the premium package, which adds extra storage, News Plus, and Fitness Plus, has been raised to $32.95 for families. All right, everything's increasing nowadays. So we have a first look at Amazon's Fallout series coming from IGN. All right, let me show you this visual momentarily. Oops. There you are, folks. And apparently there's a dead body here too. So somebody noticed this. Alright, so that's about it, folks. Next up, we have House of Dragons Season 1 Blu-ray has a release date and special features have been revealed. Coming from IGN. It's probably coming December 20th. And it's available for pre-order on Amazon now. So apparently the digital and upcoming physical release includes over an hour of bonus features and 2 never-before-seen features. As they always do the stuff with these Blu-ray releases anyways. Not surprising. We have the Joker 2 will apparently remain outside of James Gunn's DC cinematic universe. Of course, because it's literally in its own world. So it's not a surprise. Thank you, IGN, for that. And Variety. Seth Rogen's Sausage Party is coming back as a streaming series coming from IGN. Prime Video just put an order for Sausage Party Foodtopia, an animated series based on the 2016 film, which will be dished out as an 8-course television event in 2024. The animated streaming series will reunite several stars from the original film, with Seth Rogen, Christine Wiig, Michael Cera, David Krumholtz, and Edward Norton returning to lead their voices as the culinary crew of the spin-off alongside newly invited party guests Will Forte, Sam Richardson, Natasha Rothwell, and Yasir Lester. That's good that we're getting a TV series for that. We'll have to wait and see how that pans out. So next we have Rian Johnson announces Poker Face and a Mystery of the Week TV series for Peacock, coming from IGN. So Knives Out and Glass Onion director Rian Johnson is taking his murder mystery talent to the small screen with a new mystery series dubbed Poker Face. It's a 10-part show that is coming to Peacock on the 26th of January. So it will star Natasha Leon from Orange is the New Black, and Nadia Volvokov from Netflix's The Russian Doll. And Johnson and Leon are credited as executive producers, and Johnson is also listed as the creator, writer, and director of the series. You have to wait and see. Alright, so we're done with entertainment, folks. Now we'll move on to sports. Alrighty, folks. So the first one up, we have the Broncos will debut a new uniform combination when they take on the Jaguars in London on Sunday. Well, technically it was today. Let's take a look at this, and I'm curious. Debuting in London. That's weird. Okay, I guess I'll show you this. Okay. F11, and then we're gonna make this full screen. Okay. And probably got the new uniform. Oh, so it's like a loop. Okay, I didn't notice. But yeah, there you are, folks. Thank you, ESPN, for that. Actually, CBS Sports, I should say. All right. Apparently, we have the World Series that is going on now, coming from ESPN. So it's apparently 2 games have been completed. Let's see. Take a look at this. This article is confusing.
Our internet.
So we have the Houston Astros were undefeated in the first 2 rounds as they rolled into their 4th fall classic in 6 years. The Philadelphia Phillies, the 6th seed in the National League, with the worst regular season record of any team in the playoffs, upset their way to their first World Series since 2009. Okay, so game 1 we saw Phillies 6-5, and game 2 Astros are 5-2. We have game 3 that is taking place tomorrow on Halloween, and then we have game 4 taking place Tuesday, the November 4th, and game 5 November 2nd, and game 6 and 7 if necessary, Friday November 4th and November 5th respectively. And everything will be on Fox. So we have the trade deadline for the NFL happening soon. So we have the 49ers did land Christian McCaffrey from the Panthers ahead of week 7. We have that's about it. Okay. And then on that front, we have up. It looks like this was coming from ESPN. Now sources are stating that the Browns are willing to grant Kareem Hunt a trade request. Hunt was in the final year of his contract and is seeking a new deal, asked to be traded by the Browns this past August, but the team initially declined his request. So sources did tell ESPN the Browns would like to receive a 4th-round draft pick in any trade involving Hunt or compensation that would be better when the compensatory pick they would receive in 2024. We have the Big 12 is on the cusp of extending its current television contract to ESPN and Fox, according to ESPN. The league is in the final stages of putting together a 6-year, $2.28 billion contract extension that includes a sizable pay bump for schools. The new contract, which takes hold starting in 2025, including ESPN owning more than 60% of the inventory, Fox adding a sizable portion of the college basketball. The contracts are near completion, was first reported by the Sports Business Journal. And now we'll move on to esports. Alrighty, folks. So we have the Brawlhalla. I'm always having trouble pronouncing that, but Brawlhalla World Championships 2022 is taking place in Atlanta from November 4th through the 6th. Hey, get registered now. I'm gonna share the link for you guys. You guys are interested. So if you guys missed the live stream, be sure to check out the live stream VOD. It's gonna be on our YouTube channel as well as Twitch as well. All right. Nextly, we have ESL has announced details for the CS:GO program for next year. The ESL Pro Tour 2023. More than 40 CS:GO tournaments will be organized by the ESL in 2023, comprising of 2 EPT championships and 5 EPT Masters. So thank you, AFK, for that. Nextly, we have the MPI 2022 tournament actually Invitational. MPL Invitational will take place the 2nd through the 6th of November. It will feature 20 of the top performing MPL teams from the CEA region competing for the lion's share of the $100,000 prize pool. Alrighty, and we have apparently PUBG Mobile has collaborated with Lionel Messi. It will be introduced in PUBG Mobile version 2.3, which is expected to release this November. The collaboration is expected to bring a unique collection of in-game outfits, weapon skins, and also some time-limited items. And we have 200 Esports are your T1 11 champions. They won the International 2022 after defeating Team Secret 3-0 in the grand finals. 200 Esports will take home a massive prize pool of $8,486 and $8,486,026, plus being immortalized within the coveted Aegis of Champions trophy. So kudos to them. And we have Blacklist International wins the MPL PH Season 10 Championship. They scored a 4-2 victory over Echo in the grand finals to secure the title. And both Blacklist International and Echo will be competing in the upcoming MPLI 2022 and M4 World Championship. Thank you, AFK, for all that. So done with sports and esports, folks, and then move on to music. Alrighty, folks, so we have the first coming up is coming from Billboard. Audible is launching a new 8-part audio series dubbed Origins that will feature a number of A-list musicians answering the question, where are you from? Billboard can exclusively announce the show will feature everyone from Bill Irish, Doja Cat, Camille, King Princess, and more. And all episodes will drop November 17th on Audible. I'm curious to check that out. Thank you, Billboard, for that. Next, we have, of course, we talked about this on the our last show, where Rihanna was, it was rumored that Rihanna is recording a song for the upcoming Black Panther and Wakanda Forever soundtrack. and it's apparently out now. And then we also have Rihanna's currently gearing up for a fourth installment of her Savage and Venti fashion show, and her star-studded lineup for the event was announced. The annual fashion experience is airing on November 9th via Prime Video and will feature performances by Anita, Burna Boy, Maxwell, and more. Okay, I'm going to check that out. Alright, next we have apparently Taylor Swift that is teasing a potential Midnight's tour coming from iHeart. And it came from a Sunday Night Live. Is this Sunday Night Live? Let me see. Yeah, Jimmy Fallon. The late night show with Jimmy Fallon. I quote unquote that she thinks she should do it. So she might be considering it. We'll just have to wait and see. We have Taylor Swift, and on top of that, has achieved her 11th #1 album on the Billboard 200 chart. As Midnight arrives the biggest week of any album in nearly 7 years. Thank you, Billboard, for those two. Nextly, we have... We already talked about this thing, so... let's see, we have... Metro Boom's new album has been pushed back due to reasons out of his control. He did release on Twitter to give an update on his upcoming project Heroes and Villains, and apparently won't be released on November 4th, and it will be coming on December 2nd. And then we have Absol coming from iHeart, released a brand new song. His third single of the year, Do Better, featuring label mate The Curry. And apparently he hasn't released details of his upcoming album. We'll have to wait and see. And then lastly, we have the top 5 out of Billboard's Hot 100 chart. Unholy by Sam Smith and Kim Patches at #1. Bad Habit by Steve Lacy is at #2. Harry Styles as the #3 for As It Was. #4, Lil Baby is at California for Breeze. California Breeze. And #5 is Post Malone featuring Doja Cat for I Like You. And I guess we're gonna hop into some reading, folks. And if you guys are interested in sending us some feedback, here's how you can contact us. Send us your feedback, results, any questions you may have for us by email to readmount@theimpactplay.com, via Discord, or even via a voice note over at anchor.fm/Theimpactplay. And maybe you'll be featured on a future episode, or even a special reading segment of the show. Thank you guys so much for making us a part of your day. We should join a community server over on Discord. You can enter Discord and chat on the sweet side of things. Everywhere else, click on the Discord invite and in our About page. Well, guys, we're trying to unlock subs, and we need your help. Share the channel, friends and family, follow us, hit the like button if you can. Every little bit helps us achieve that goal even closer. Well, for all of you tier 2 supporters and above, I'll see you on the post show. For everyone else, have a good one.